Hello all, we made it to Friday. I forgot to mute my mic, so you probably heard the music doubling up out of the speakers, looping back into the microphone, but that's just kind of what kind of Friday it is. Morning, everybody. So we've got Mary, Nancy, Rosanna, and Coral. Whew, my goodness. Oh, I have to set up another camera. Oh, I'm gonna have to grab my charger cord. Make sure it doesn't go to sleep middle of the stream. How's everybody doing today? Are you all excited for Randy's Lightbox and fun tonight? Don't forget to tune into that. That's 8 o'clock tonight, Central Time. I felt like I've had something in my eye all morning long. It's probably a beard hair or an eyelash or something. It's really been bugging me. Bunson's just drinking his water. Well, sorry I screwed up the audio this morning, and you guys had to listen to it all doubled up. That was pretty cruddy. Okay, this camera's working. Yeah, it's been very cold the last couple of days here. It was like really nice outside Wednesday. And after that, it just turned frigid cold. There we go. And it hasn't been better since. It's just been cold, 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 negative temperatures. So I'm about sick of that, but I'm sure we've got probably another couple weeks where it's just going to be freezing cold. Because that's just kind of how it goes. Mary, you got lots of spam calls this morning? Yeah, I got my lovely messy hair. Okay, whatever. Too hot sitting over here. Behind our coffee bar there's a heater vent, so it gets kind of warm over here. And with the computer putting off heat and the monitors and everything. Yeah, I got a call at like 7 o'clock this morning. Woke me up. My hair is really bad today. Let's see if I could just mess it up some more. I guess it just wants to do the side part thing. Oh, that looks kind of horrible too. Whatever. I'm sorry to put you guys on break, but I gotta go see what's going on with this eye. I'll be right back. Just give me another minute. Okay, I'm back. I couldn't see anything in my eye in the mirror, so it just must be who knows what. Let's try this. Oh, my camera's facing the wrong way. Before I show you guys. And I don't know why, but when I plug in this Droid Cam, it always dims my screen, so when I try to look at it, I can't see anything. We'll get there eventually. Uh-oh. You guys ever have one of those mornings where it feels like nothing's working? That's today. For me. That's better. Let's see what... Look at Bunsen being goofy here. What are you looking for, mister? I don't know what he has. He just, whatever he found, he just took it and ran into the kitchen. He's got lots of energy this morning. Mercury retrograded all over me at work. Gotta go deal with an issue. Sorry, PK. I think it got me too. That's okay, we'll get through it together. We'll figure it out. We'll make it through this day. Okay. So today we're gonna finish where we left off yesterday. Oh, and also good morning, PK. I didn't say good morning. Good morning, Deborah. Bunsen is a crazy cat this morning. He's just running all over the house. So we're gonna finish step 19 today and hopefully get through step 20. That's what I'd like to accomplish. But this is now our third straight week of Coffee Talk, Coffee Club, putting this thing together. So it is taking a little bit of time, but that is okay. Okay, so I want these gray pieces to do the outline. I also have a business call coming up at 10:30 this morning. He called at like 8 o'clock and he wanted to talk right away, and I said I can't because I had to get these dogs going and I wanted to get to you guys and have my coffee talk and wake up. I don't know what it is, if it's a bug or what. He's having a lot of fun with it though. He's already got it over by the rug by the kitchen door. I like when the cats pretend like they can't see the thing that they're playing with and they ignore it for a little bit and then they go crazy and jump on it. Yeah, I did find it. Yep. It was just hiding in the box somewhere, but I found the other blue piece. So we're good there. No worries. No worries, you guys. We found it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That piece seems like it's too big to go there, but I guess that's what they want. Crazy cat. Crazy, crazy kitty. Hooray, success. Yeah. I was pretty glad I found it. It didn't take too long to find. It's always a little bit different doing things on camera because you kind of have to split your focus. Not that I'm blaming you guys or anything like that. It's just how it is. Because I'm trying to talk and read and be entertaining and do all that stuff at the same time. We've corrupted you to our coffee time. Well, I don't mind it. It's a nice way to wake up. Maybe he had a bug. Yeah, I think, well, I don't know if it was a bug or a bead. He got it underneath the rolling cart that he sleeps in. It could be a piece of that washi tape. Who knows? Who knows? That cat's crazy. Oh, and Bunsen attacked my feet in bed at like 6:30 in the morning. So it's been kind of a rough one. Rough start to the day. It's alright though. I'm hoping that this business call I have at 10:30, the meeting with this company, it's the same construction management company that gave us the job in Denver, and that was a really, really big job. The contract had a really high value on it, so I'm hoping that he's got another project lined up like that he wants to use us for. Yes, TGIF. We all need a break. And good morning, PK. I think I missed you while you were gone. Yeah, I'm ready for the weekend and no responsibilities beyond the animals in the house. I'm ready for it. That piece goes there. Your dogs won't let you sleep past 6:30? Yeah, sometimes Lily will wake up around 6 o'clock, and if you've ever heard her bark, it's really loud and kind of shrieky. But yeah, she'll just bark like at the garbage trucks when they come like super early in the morning. She'll just bark for no reason, and that really wakes me up. Funny how even after you retire, Friday's still special. Yeah, there's just less going on the weekend for most people. There's less things to do. There's, you know, the Monday through Friday grind for most everybody kind of comes to a little bit of a halt. Saturdays are kind of reserved for yourself if you don't work them during your regular week or whatever. I don't know, you could have like a Tuesday, Wednesday off cycle too. I mean, it's just like whatever your off days are. That's what Randy used to call it, going on days off. Rory is in the hall screaming. He wants Finn to come play with him. Are those cats? Rory and Finn? I like the names. What are you guys doing? Huh? Hi. You want to come say hi to everybody? Yeah, you can say hi. Here, I'll put you on the camera. Hi, Jake. Good morning. Jake wants to say hi. Hi, are you a good boy? Yeah, you are a good boy. You're the best, aren't you? Yeah. Well, Bunson's gonna get his tail. Get that kitty. Bunsen never wrestles or Jake never really wrestles with Bunsen that I've seen ever. I'm always worried Bunson's gonna be too mean to Jake and scratch him or something. He's a big dog though, he can probably take it. Is that your kitty? Yeah, you love Bunsen, don't you? Yeah. My big dog. A big man. Okay. Okay. Mary says hi to you, Jake. She says good morning. He's very interested in smelling the desk. Rita, your last name is very appropriate for this season. Rita Snow, yes. And Coral says good morning to you. Good boy. Hi. Jake says, give me love and attention. Don't play with your building blocks. What do you smell up there, Jake? He likes it when we ask him what he's smelling, because he knows what we're saying. Because our dog is super intelligent. He's a very smart boy. Thought I heard Jakey Toes. Yep. He's hanging out over by the computer desk this morning. He's just being lovey. There it is. Snap that one into place. I'm really excited to get past this step in the book because I really don't care for these small pieces too much. If I'm being totally honest with you guys. Good morning, Christine. And good morning, Rita. I don't know if I said good morning to you guys yet. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday. I'm going to. I just got to get past the struggles of this morning. As PK says, has been saying, Mercury is retrograding us all. But I'm not going. I just simply will not go. Socks, one of our cats, scares the crap out of our Labradoodle Watts. Kind of hilarious. Watts says hi to Jake. Thank you. Where am I at? I got that piece on. Okay. I like the pets. Your names of your pets. Two of my cats, the boys. Rory and Finn. That's funny. I like it when cats get vocal about stuff. Bunsen is usually pretty quiet. He'll chirp around and stuff when he's playing by himself. He'll chirp around a little bit. But for the most part, he's pretty quiet. Once in a while, he'll talk directly to me. The last 2 years have been in Mercury retrograde. If not, oh, just for you? Yeah, I think PK said we actually, like, just entered that phase, I think. Okay. Don't need that one. Jake is usually napping during coffee talk. Yeah, he's, well, now he's laying down by the table here, up against the chairs. Well, we made it halfway across the front of the building, so we're getting there. I am determined to get some stuff accomplished with this building today. I feel like I've hardly made any progress this week, even though I know that's not true. It just kind of feels that way, you know? You ever get that feeling when you're working on something, either in your personal life or your beading, and you've just been working on this project forever, and it feels like you're getting nowhere? February 3rd, so we're almost out of it? No, we just began it like a week ago. We still got 2.5 weeks left. Oh man. Excuse me. Let's grab these. And I've had this weird tension headache for the last couple of days. It hasn't always been like bad, but it's not been fun. It happens usually when I sleep on my neck funny. So one of the nights earlier this week I must have slept on my neck funny and kind of been dealing with a little bit of a tension headache, so I've been stretching and trying to relieve pressure by cracking it in different ways. Okay, that piece. I need a long one here. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Don't do it. Don't do it, Jeff. Do we have any other loud sneezers in the chat? I sneeze really loud when I sneeze. Oh, you feel that way doing peyote stitch? Yeah, I can see that. That looks like a complicated process. Representing, I haven't seen Nancy Prussian in a long time. Did I miss who? A Nancy in the chat? No, I don't think so. Oh, Nancy Sullivan. Yeah, it used to be the three Nancys. I wonder what happened. Has she been participating in the Facebook group and stuff? I always kind of wonder about that. The people that we get to know a little bit by chatting with them and stuff, and then once they kind of disappear, if they stop watching or whatever. Because I know for a while they were asking about Gen G, because she used to be a frequent morning coffee person. It always kind of like worries me a little bit because I'm hoping that nothing bad has happened. But this is our only connection sometimes to the people we're chatting with. And a lot of times, if they stop showing up to the show, we're kind of left to wonder. And we don't really know exactly what's going on. That's why I like the Facebook group, because you can check in there too, you know? Okay. Get these pieces on a little crooked and there's just like no going back. Well, whatever. It's just gonna be a little crooked, I guess. Okay, well maybe she just got sick of the morning coffee, who knows? Or maybe her morning schedule changed and she just doesn't have the time to join. Could be a lot of reasons. But I'm glad she's still posting on Facebook and nothing bad has happened, right? Okay. Another little tiny piece. Thank goodness we're almost done with these tiny pieces. Snap that one in. I think I'm gonna have to hunt for some more of this gray coping too, because I don't think I have enough in my little jars here. I think I've got to do something in between here too. And I have to put these little white dots on. Hi to the Nancys. Does anybody have anything fun they would like to share in chat that they've got planned for the weekend? Any exciting news? Yeah, that blue piece that I was talking about, it was just hanging out with these 2x, I think they're 2x8s here. It was just mixed in with them, which is pretty easy to do. They all kind of look alike. This one here, this one here, and then we're done with these, and this is done too. So I've just got to locate 4 1x3 pieces of blue and some gray. Sorry for the cough. That's not right. Oh, screwed up a couple pieces. Feels like a Friday. That's all right, I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope that the rest of the day goes well. I wouldn't know what to do if I had any exciting news to impart. Life rolls along, one day running into the next, very few exclamation points along the way. Yeah, I guess that's true for the most part. Every day is a day kind of feeling. Go for the record. Oh no. 8 in a row? That's a lot of sneezes. Okay. Where are my 3s? I think I mixed them in with my 4s here. Not good. That might not have been a good idea. Okay, these kind of got to go back where they belong to. Just gonna put some stuff away. Try to search for what I actually need. Maybe they're in a different bucket. Hopefully. Hopefully they're around here somewhere, right? Okay, that's not it. That is definitely not it. Sounds like you work in a fun place, PK. Yeah, doesn't it? Oh no, I'm gonna have to dump out all those gray pieces because I can't see it anywhere. Oh, I did find my blue ones though. Hey, not all is lost. But we're gonna have to dump out the grays to find the 1x3s. Sad. Here, these guys don't belong in there. Where did I need 4 of them? I needed all of those blues, not just 2 of them. Come here. Okay. Was it over in this box again? Yeah, that's where I needed to put this one. And these can probably just go right in this empty space here, since it's right there. And what was the last one I needed? I need these gray ones, these gray 3-piece. And I think we had those mixed up in with something else. Yeah, this whole bundle right here. Dig a few out, put them on the mat, because I'm sure it's just mixed in with these. Okay, not in that bunch. Oh, there, I see one. And there's another one. We just need the 2 of them? I think so, and then we're completed with that step. Well, I did not get the rest of the boxes sorted out by color or anything yesterday. I don't think I will either. I think I'm just going to struggle. I've just decided I'm just going to struggle with finding pieces. It's whatever. It's fine. I don't have to be perfect at this. Since I went out on disability from Amtrak, I've missed the day-to-day banter of coworkers. Yeah, I missed that a lot too. Going from working on a roofing crew with anywhere from 4 to a dozen other people working on the same job on the same roof, and then going from that to working by myself, that was a big change. Not having the day-to-day coworkers to talk to. I did something dumb yesterday. It was a scam on Facebook. Oh. Well, I'm glad you got some fraud protection from PayPal. Yeah, you really got to watch out for that stuff. Or like when people send send messages through Messenger saying, hey, I found this video of you, like, just don't even click on that stuff. If it's something that the person has never ever sent you before, it's more than likely they got hacked by somebody and they're just trying to what it does is, like, when you click on those Facebook messages that say, like, oh, I found this video of you, click here to watch. When you click on that video, somehow it gives them access to your account, and then they'll send out the same message to your contact list. Yeah, the internet's pretty predatory in that way. All right, I think we got all the pieces on. I hope. That means we can move on to step 20, which looks quite a bit easier. And I thought I had 5 of these things too, and they must have slowly been disappearing from me. Move this camera back a little bit. So I don't know if Bunsen got a hold of them and took them someplace, or what happened. Maybe I misplaced them. We're missing a few though. I was pretty sure I had 5 of those trays. Shannon might have borrowed one too to do something up here, put beads in or whatever. Not a big deal. I could have dropped it somewhere, who knows. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Nancy. It's almost always like, and you'll know from your conversations with that person, if it seems like a message that's coming from, like, out of the blue, something they never sent before, just kind of question it a little bit. If you have another way to reach out to them, like over the phone or something, maybe try that first instead of responding to the message or clicking the links. You know, try to give them a phone call, or maybe just post something on their wall. 8, 12 of these. Those. 8 of these. Put them on the mat. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nothing more I need out of this bin. Yeah, nothing's that good. Yeah, there you go, Nancy. She would have called. Yeah, it's good to question stuff that you see online. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11, 12. The building's moving on up. Yeah, it's getting there. I think once we get this step number 20 finished, it'll really start looking good. Because now we're going to be building with those same similar pieces that really give you some height because they're too tall. Two pieces tall. I should say two courses. And then 20 of these white things. The ones that I think I dropped one on the floor, but I couldn't find. I still don't think I dropped one. I think I must have, it must have fell back into the thing. to the case. And it says I need 20 of them. I'm not counting, but I'll just pull out that many. Yeah, she's got a bunch of them downstairs. Oh, Moving On Up was from the Jeffersons. True. Mary MC, I'm good so far. No snow, it is raining. Thank you for asking. Hey, I'm glad you didn't get the snow. Or you said yesterday, I think, that you were going to get rain, and then it was going to freeze, and then get snow on top, right? PK. Getting our bots, thank you very much. Our visitors. Okay, let's move on with the next step up. Do. Almost dropped one. Yeah, that's right. That does go there. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong steps again. But somehow I didn't screw up. Amazing. Amazing. I gotta use the little tweezers for these tiny ones. It's in there, it just doesn't feel very solid. Those pieces. Corner. Turn the corner. Almond flavored pound cake yesterday. Pretty tasty this morning with my coffee. Nice. Sounds like a good treat. Speaking of coffee, I've only had a couple sips of mine. Hey, good morning, Melanie. Welcome to the show. We've made it to step 20 in our building of this Empire State Building. It's coming along. We're starting to get some height on it now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's cruising now. Did I miss a piece? I did. Doesn't matter. Can I just put it on the other side? I think so. We're gonna do that. I was supposed to put this piece right here, but I'm gonna put it on the end. Same difference, right? I still feel like I have something in my eye. I don't know what's going on. Weird. Okay. help to hold those in my hand. Blueberry almond bread. Nice, that sounds really good. Well, thank you, Melanie. Thank you for the kind words. How many steps are in there in total? There's 66 total steps in the book, in the directions. So we're about a third of the way there. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna mess it up too bad. There just has to be 9 of these in a row. I don't think it's gonna make a big difference. It looks the same here as it does over here, so we should be okay. Hopefully. Hopefully it's not a big deal. Okay, what is going on here? Did I mess something up? No, I did not. Yeah, fingers crossed it doesn't screw me up later, but I think we're good. I think we're gonna be okay. And if not, I guess lesson learned, and we'll do better on the next one or whatever I'm doing. Yeah, a little bit. I think when they click into place and everything's working, like some of these pieces though are really like kind of like shaking back and forth a little bit. They don't feel very secure, but I'm sure once we get like once you get to this point where you're putting on the gray pieces, that kind of snaps everything together. But some of the pieces are just like kind of wiggly in there. Yeah, even that one's a little bit more solid now. That's the kind of sketchy part about doing this, is that it feels like it could all go bad at like any moment kind of deal. Okay, I don't think I can work with that thing backwards, it'll screw me up too much. I was going to try to change it so you guys could see more of what I'm doing on this corner, but I don't think that's going to work too well for me. I'll probably screw up. Maybe you have to stay on your inner lid. That can be very irritating. Yeah. PK, does your Steve not cook? Is he not a fan of cooking? Making meals for himself? I've been getting into the habit of eating too much junk food and eating out while Randy's been gone. I must have like an eyelash or an eyebrow hair or something in my eye. It's really bothering me. But I cleaned out the fridge the other day. The night before our garbage gets picked up, I cleaned out the fridge because I want to make a change for myself and start eating a little bit better, because just because no one's here to tell me not to, Randy Brown, does not mean it's okay just to eat like crap all the time or whatever, eat out all the time. So I've got to police myself on that. Alright, we made it all the way around with the windows. Now I can flip this thing around. No time for screwing up now. Yep. I'm over that part. No more mistakes. Yeah, right. That was probably really loud. Sorry about that. I used to have leftover night. I would wrap all the leftovers individually in foil, warm in the oven, and my peeps got to pick what they got. It was always a surprise and some weird combos. That sounds like fun, actually. It sounds pretty good. But I'm a really big fan of leftovers. Around here we are spoiled. Blueberries taste rather bland next to huckleberries. Nice. My favorite is mulberries for like wild berries off the tree. I think I've told the story for my outdoor bonsai. So at our old apartment we had this tree that sprang up in the garden beds, and it was a mulberry tree. And one year I noticed it was getting a lot of berries on it, so I looked it up and I found out they were edible. They're so good. I planted some of those berries in a potter, and in the fall a bunch of trees sprang up. And I think now I'm down to, well, the next spring, once everything started growing again, I culled all the really weak trees that were growing up out of the seeds that I planted. And so I had maybe like a dozen trees. And then later that year I culled some more out, and I think I was down to about 8 trees. And I've still got them now. They're anywhere from 18 inches to 3 feet tall. And I think I want to plant one in the yard. And the rest I'm going to continue to grow as bonsai in pots. But yeah, mulberries are amazing. I love those. And these ones had such good flavor. I really hope I can get these ones to fruit. Huckleberries are more like a blueberry, but more tangy. Steve doesn't cook a lot. He likes grilled cheese and egg creations with leftover stuff. Yeah, that's about like me too. I can cook about anything. I get a little anxiety and stress about cooking sometimes, but I still like cooking. Oh, they can make wine with the huckleberries? I suppose with any fruit, right? Because it'll ferment and stuff. Huckleberry on salmon when they're in season. That sounds really good. Okay, did I get everything in place here? I think so. Is that step 20 completed? I think so. Can't even see. Slight adjustment. Sorry for the shaky camera. There we go. This is step 20 was putting on the next story of the building. Step 19 was finishing out these edges. This little one layer piece here. But we finally finished step 19 and 20. It's coming together. It's starting to look like a building. You guys feel like you're do you feel like you're in New York when you're watching this? Is that a thing? Probably not with my accent, right? All right. Step 21. 21's pretty easy. We can probably knock out step number 21. There's not many pieces. And we still got 10 minutes left, so let's do that one too. I need 8 1x3s, and they're not in here. I don't think. They're not. We have enough of those. I need 2 of these. I need 4 of these longer blue ones. Stuck together a little bit. It's coming along real nice, Jeff. Looking good. Thank you. Will your trees produce fruit if they are not pollinated? Yeah, I guess it depends on if the mulberry is self-pollinating or not, really. I think it is a self-pollinating tree, though, because we only had the one in our yard, and it produced so much fruit every year. I think I just looked in this one. Must be in these other containers here. Yeah, I think mulberries are a self-pollinator because we didn't have any other trees in the alley that looked anything like that one. So I'm guessing that was the only one, and it was every year it would come out with fruit. Kind of like a maple tree. Like maple trees do have flowers every year. And all 3 of our big maples in our yard have different colored flowers, which is kind of crazy. But those are self-pollinators. Well, would that be considered like an asexual flower if it's self-pollinating? Any fans of like science and biology in the group? How does that work? Can anybody explain a little bit more on that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Too many. I'd have pitched it out the window by now. No patience for things like that. When I go to Arizona to visit family, I usually take huckleberry jam and chocolate. Your mom likes the cherry stuff? Huckleberry mixed in with chocolate, that sounds good. I always like berries when they're mixed in with with chocolates and stuff. That does sound really good. Okay, so click this one in here. And then what? Something with clicking these together. Looks like it's just one right on top of each other. Oh, and then I do the same with these. Interesting. Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to use these then. Probably not. I think I gotta get a smaller piece. I never realized maple had flowers. I know that they have the twirly-whirlies that come spinning down in the fall, but I never saw a blossom. So they don't look like your typical flower. The ones in our front yard kind of look like a little tiny ball, like maybe 1 centimeter across, with like a lot of like little spiky things, and that's the flower. Our Norway maple has really small yellow flowers, and then the tree in the backyard doesn't have any color to its flowers at all. But to get the helicopter seeds, what are they called? Keys? The maple keys? That's the seed. In order to get those maple keys, they have to have a flower producing the fruit. because that's the fruit of the plant, is the seed. So almost everything that produces a fruit, whether it's a tree or like a tomato, they should all have some type of flower. It's just not going to look like your typical like flower from an arrangement or anything like that. But if you go up to a maple tree and you pick off before it has seeds, and you look really closely, it is a flower, but it's just going to look different. Okay, the piece I need is not in there, not in there. It is probably in this one. But where is it? Right here. These ones. I might need two. Put those back. I think I do have it right. What am I looking at it wrong? I must be. Oh, of course, because these go on the end. Duh. Okay. Making things more complicated than they need to be. Yeah, I can't wait until spring. I'll have to gather up all the different flowers we have from our yard. We get a lot of wildflowers blooming, which is really nice. I love spring. Everything comes to life again. It gets warm out, the days are longer. Everything about it. It's one of my favorite seasons. Careful, Bunsen. Cat's jumping onto the desk. Is it time for you to visit me and disrupt what I'm doing? Gosh. I see it. I dropped one on the floor, but I see it. No worries. I got it. I got it. Yeah, and I think they call that when a tree can produce or something can produce without having to need pollination from another. I would think that would be called like asexual, an asexual plant. Our pine tree in the backyard gets some really crazy looking flowers. We have a Norway red pine. That thing gets some crazy looking flowers on it too. Alright, maybe they're not flowers as much as they are just like pollen buds. But those things are really crazy too. Like you can take the thing in your hand, it's probably like the size of like half the size of one of these candle tins. And you can just take it and like slap it into your hand, and your hand gets covered in this yellow powder for the Norway pines that we have. Red pines. I guess we just have the one in our yard, but I think there's one in the neighbor's yard. And then those pines will end up, the pollinating flowers or buds or whatever you want to call them, when the wind blows and shakes the tree, that powdery pollen will fall into the, what are they, cones? The pine cones? And then that's how they produce their seed. Inside of the pine cones. I like late spring. I call early spring the time of trash and mud. Yeah, that's true. Early spring's kind of messy and muddy, but it's a welcome change for me. Get down. No. Our little man is being naughty. Bunsen, you were told to get down. He's probably watching me on the screen there. Look at him how he just watches. No, no. Bunsen, you behave. Pine pollen is very strong. It's just because there's so much of it too. They are prolific pollinators. Well, that was step 21. That was a pretty easy one. That was just putting, let's see what it is, these little couple pieces here on. So that was all that was in for step 21. So now I'll call it a third. We're about a third of the way done with the building now. This cat. I think I still got this thing plugged in. Just got the camera in my hand now. What are you doing, Bunsen? Excuse me, sir. Sir, what are you doing? You're such a goof. He just wants to come over here and visit. This is what he does on my desk too. He'll crawl behind the computer monitors, and then he likes to mess with the cords and stuff. I don't think there's anything underneath that computer tower that belongs to you or that you need to mess with, Bunsen. Sir. Yeah, that was a fast step. It went pretty quick. What are you doing? Are you trying to get over here to me? He says, help! I'm stuck! I can't get over to you! My adorable little cat. You're a good boy sometimes, yeah? When you're not getting into stuff you're not supposed to be. Yeah, he's a very handsome kitty. Oh, you're gonna walk on the keyboard now? You're doing the most, kiddo. It's Attack of the Giant Cat. Ah! Are you having fun, Bunsen? Yeah. You're not supposed to mess with that thing. Okay. Yeah, I guess you gotta check out what I'm doing, I guess. Alright. Our Sammy has a love-hate relationship with white cords. He will chew up any white cord in the house. Aww. That's a bummer. Bunsen likes playing with the power cords and stuff for almost anything that we plug in. Cell phones and everything like that. I'm giving the I am not doing that attitude. Yeah. Usually when he's got that attitude going on, his tail gets really flippy and goes back and forth a lot. That would be a great picture of Bunsen in the completed building. Yeah, I'll have to get him sitting down right next to it. Yeah, I put the building back in the box when I'm done. The lid doesn't close all the way now, but at least it covers it up so he can't mess with it. I don't know what he's doing. He's just like smelling the coffee bar now. Yeah, you little weirdo. Okay, everybody. Thank you for joining me this morning. Hope you all have a wonderful, amazing, spectacular, beady day. Be sure to join Randy tonight at 8 o'clock for her Friday night Lightboxing fun. She also put out the unboxing of the bargain bead box. That arrived to her on Wednesday. It got there a day earlier than the post office said it would. So she's got the unboxing out. She's probably got the plan video coming out today, I would imagine. And then maybe this weekend some of the projects will start appearing. I think on Saturday she said she's going to do the Ask Me Anything stream. So tomorrow morning, tune in again at 9 o'clock with your questions for Randy if there's anything you've been meaning to ask her or wanted to know. I think she's going to do the Ask Me Anything. It was a lot of fun for me, and I think she watched it back. She said she disagrees that I'm the messy one. Get out of there, don't chew on it. Okay, he's trying to chew on this building now. I gotta get it covered up. Alright, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.